Oh, whoa! This is a weird fucking setup. Oh my god, you can barely see the subscriber wall. Oh man. Today we're doing a ship case. Wait, a ship showcase. Yes, you heard it here. And this little ship, it's more of a tank than anything, is brought to you in part by the comment section down below. Yes. Oh, yes. I read them. I read all of them. Today, on this episode of Ship Showcase, we'll be looking at a request that was put in by a subscriber by the name of Zendaka Corva. Now, one of my videos, my rover video, he commented, "It would appear that the Zenvaka army have taken notice of your works. They are wondering if you could supply them with a hover tank with the firepower to back it up." So, with this in mind, I decided to create a hover tank with the firepower to back it up. So, Zendaka, I hope your Zenvakian army will appreciate our little gift. Alright, and we are back here at the Tundari outpost. So, the Tundarians have been working very, very hard. The Zenvaki faction, their very own hover tank, with a very nice armament to go along with it. So let's go check it out. Just open up this gate. Suspenseful music. The inspiration for the design that I picked and chose was inspired from that specific subscriber's ships that he's made and put on the workshop. So he uses a lot of this sci-fi coloring, and it looked to me that he used the majority of like the black armor with some the red armor to highlight. What I used it for is basically the red is kind of like this energy part of the ship, so it's got its energy running and flowing through the machine, and then when it comes down to here, like this area down here is like the energy that propels it off the ground, even though you can basically see the wheels. So yeah, it's got, I think, just kind of see under here, yeah, it's got 6 batteries, so it's got a lot of power, and it has 2 large shield generators. So yeah, yes, it is modded, and some of you may sigh at that, but again, if he wants it on the workshop, I can probably put this in, make it vanilla, and you can just copy it and then make your own design out of it. But I would think it's really cool that I have this shiny effect to it, and it looks amazing. I think some changes I want to do for the future is probably hide this cockpit a little better. Using this hover design, which is not mine, by the way, I actually got it from, I don't know the channel name or what it's called, but I'll link it. But essentially, he designs this like land speeder with little wheels facing the ground, and then using atmospheric thrusters to propel it. I had to fiddle around with the wheels because I didn't know how to get it right, or how to actually like make it so that your ship could skid across the ground without like sticking to it. But if you put the friction all the way down, it can make your tank or vehicle that you want to slide or glide across the ground do so very easily. So that's enough chit chat of how the ship looks. So let's take it for a test ride. Okay, so when we're inside the ship, you'll notice that I have a remote control for the turret, and I've actually got 2 fixed guns right where the cab is. The fixed guns are a little lower than the cannon, and the cannon can't actually like tip all the way down. So the cannon's meant for those long shots, and then you've got these 2 quad auto cannons for your main armament. All right, so as you can see, when we're out here on the ground, it hovers, and it's got no problem moving around. I can go across the ground pretty easily. And now the best part that I like about it, I could probably show it over here, but in the dark, I have red lights on the bottom, and it actually makes the bottom glow. Like it's got like thrusters or some sort of hover pad underneath like activated, and they're like glowing. Also, it's actually pretty good at just getting over like rough terrain. So here's like a pretty big crevice. So if I just go, it's just gonna glide like right over top. It's got 2 large atmospheric thrusters pointing in reverse, or pointing forward, so it has enough thrust to move forward. It's got 1 large thruster on each side to allow it to strafe, and then it's only got 2 small thrusters to move back, but it's enough power to just slightly move it back. You can always just turn around, and obviously there's a gyroscope inside of it. Alright, so now we're gonna do a weapons test. We're gonna test the range, and much like we did with our other tank of this one, but fair warning, it's pretty much the same thing. So you can move around. There's also a camera to view, but I'm gonna have to change that position because it's in a little bit of a weird spot. Yeah, so you can't really see your target, but it's like if you can just see half of it, you're gonna hit your target. So let's try this again. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was a hit. And then if you just press F, you can get out and you're good to go. And now I present to you the moment you've all been waiting for, the cinematics. The Xenomark 1 hover tank. The Xenomark 1 was requested to be built from the Zenvaki people. The Tandari people accepted and started production on Kuva 7. The hover tank was inspired by the Zenvaki ships and tech. The hover tank held 6 batteries to withhold a fully charged shield generator during combat. A twin turbine was fitted in the rear for excellent propulsion. As for firepower, it was equipped with 2 quad autocannons that had the added ability of tracking, as well as a rotating cannon. The Xenomark 1 hover tank was gifted to the Zenvaki people from the Tandari Empire. With this new tank held untold possibilities for the Zenvaki people. Wow, now that was an epic hover tank salesman if I'd ever see one, or sales video, yes. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. And if you're not subscribed, well, we have a fucking subscriber wall. How many other fucking YouTubers have that? I don't think so. One of a kind right here, baby. Oh, side note, I am ordering the parts for my meat mech and I get to go pick them up very soon. So don't you worry, it's gonna be all assembled. I might do a little vlog video of me going to get the parts, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Stay clean, stay thick, boy. Chonkers out.